So this video is going to be about what to do if your ads are not running smoothly at the start of your ad campaign for your first client or just any client following this process. So this is what I would do. We published these ads in some previous videos and I went over my strategy for doing this. But if you are looking at the ads and they have done crazy cost per leads or just no leads at all, then the first thing not to do is don't panic. The first thing to do is don't panic. You don't want to panic and you want to let your client know not to panic. So I can't talk for every niche, but in my niche, if I'm seeing like £30 leads, then I'm going to be a bit worried. But in your niche, just do some research on service delivery and see what people are getting for cost per leads in your niche. Add a bit more to that because it is your first time doing Facebook campaigns or you are new to campaigns potentially, because it could just be a bad ad and it's getting slightly worse cost per leads. But as long as those leads are all right, then it's fine. But if those leads are really bad or the cost per lead is really bad, then you need to change something around. And first things first, communication is key. Say to your client, hi, unfortunately, the first set of ads haven't done that well. However, this is completely normal because it is. So I'm working on setting up the second set of ads right now, and I've turned off the first set of ads. It is normal. Welcome to the club if your ads don't work straight away. Anyone you watch on YouTube that talks about Facebook ads, if they don't say that sometimes their ads don't work, then they're lying because sometimes they just don't. The main thing is you want to go in and check your ad settings again. If you're getting leads in the wrong places, if you're getting leads that completely aren't interested, then you might be doing something wrong in the ad set. So go back and watch that video. Make sure you've selected people living in this location and not just people recently in this location. That is one thing that I did, and it's probably one thing that you might be doing if you're getting leads which are not in the location of your client. But this is what I do to launch the second set of ads. I would simply duplicate the ad into the existing campaign for the video ad. And then I would go name it again, just a second. If you think it's a problem with your copy, which I never really think it is, it's usually a video or an image problem. If you think it's a problem with your copy, keep the copy and change the ad. Keep the ad and change the copy, but more often than not, I reckon it's going to be a problem with your creative. So remove the creative, go into your folder, which is shared with your client, and then just go to videos and go on your second video ad, which if you followed my advice was already made for your client because you are on top of this and you are expecting this to happen. Even 2 video ads now is not really enough. You kind of want to have 3, maybe even 4. So just make sure that you're on top of things and you sorted this out initially, because then when something like this does happen, which it will with one of your clients one of these days, you'll be ready and you'll be ready to deal with the problem and tackle it straight away. And then I'm going to download the video, upload it, and then republish the ad. And then you'll just say to your client, the new ad is getting approved and it should be running tomorrow, and hopefully things start moving or running a bit more smoothly. Same with the image ad. I duplicate that and use a different image ad. Although unless you spend, because sometimes it's hard to spend a lot of money on image ads because Facebook just don't promote it as much. So it's probably going to be a problem with the video ad mostly. So maybe you could even leave the image ad. Use some critical thinking, decide what you think is best. But the main thing is you've already gone to all the effort of creating these second set of ads. So if you're getting a ridiculous cost per lead, you have backups. And that's why we did it, because we are professionals at this. And our client isn't going to panic because we're going to communicate with them and everything's going to run fine with the second set of ads. And if it doesn't, third set of ads. And if it doesn't, fourth set of ads. And then you want to question if this is really for you. But sometimes a client might just have a bad Facebook page or something that's out of your control. So I should make a video about that, by the way. But in the meantime, you want to make sure that you're communicating with your client. And I'm trying to think, make sure there's nothing wrong with your ad set. That is very, very important, because if you're targeting a bad audience or just getting poor quality leads, then you need to make sure there's no problem with your ad sets, because it would just be the worst thing in the world if you're wasting their money advertising in places which they're not even based, because that's unprofessional and they're going to leave you straight away if you carry on acting like that and working like that. So make sure everything's going well there. Try the second set of ads, which you already have prepared. If not, quickly make some. You're going to be under pressure, but do it, because your performance of your ads is directly correlated to how well you grow as an agency and how much money you make, basically, especially if you're doing pay on results, which we are initially, but we're moving towards retainers in the future if we can get good results. So if you want a one-on-one call with me, you're probably tired of me hearing this or me saying this, then use my link to get 2 free weeks of Go High Level, and I'll hop on a one-on-one call with you, help you get set up with anything that you need in Go High Level, outreach, or service delivery. And if you have a problem like this, I'll be more than happy to try and help. So in the meantime, the next video is going to be on staying on top of things and adapting and surviving in this agency space. So make sure that nothing's wrong with your ad set, set up that second video and image ads, and communicate with your client. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.